Hey everybody, here is a update on the toggle lock for your tarp lines. So this is the updated version. The original version was the same as this, only right here we had a plastic ring instead of this little handle. So this little handle makes everything super convenient to do the lock. I'll show you how it works. So when you have the little handle in your hand, it's really easy to do this twist. With the ring, it wasn't as easy to do the twist. So here, I want to lock this toggle in position so I can do a 3-to-1 tension pull. And check out how easy it is to do the twist. It's super easy. I can pull it over the toggle, and I'm done. I can pull this around if I want to get it out of my way. And with the ring, I kind of had to rotate my wrist. And with this thing, once it's in my thumb and forefinger, I can sit here and twist it all day if I need to. So that's makes it a lot quicker and is lighter than the plastic ring as well. And also, I found out through testing, you don't actually need to do the full half twist. So originally we were doing a half twist like that and then going over the top of the toggle. And you can actually just go over the top of the toggle like that, and it will lock off. So what you end up with is a fully automatic anchoring system. So here is the example. We have this toggle, and we're going to put it into full auto mode. So we take the line, and then just go over the toggle. No twisting. So then it looks like that. So now you can slide the toggle where you want it, wherever you want it on the line, and it's locked. It's already locked. So as soon as you got it in position, you can just throw your line over it, do a 3-to-1, pull, and right now you can actually even just let go of it and it will stay, which is super convenient. But then you can finish the lock off by going around the toggle. See, it does that little click. You can do one more click, and it's completely locked off and secured. And you didn't have to do any locking off of the toggle. You just slide it where you want it. So that's kind of like fully auto mode. There's no need to pull the strand out and do a twist. You can just pull the strand out and leave it over, and the little strand that you put over the tip of the toggle will stay there, because as you hold the toggle, you just hold it right here so the strand can't fall off. So it's quicker and lighter because you don't need the little plastic ring or the handle. And then of course, to take it down, you just pull it around the toggle. And if you have it in full auto mode like this, once you've made it tight, it will be harder to slide on the line. So to unlock it, you simply slide that loop. You simply take that loop and slide it over the tip of the toggle with your fingers. It's really easy to do. And now the toggle is completely unlocked. And if you want to put it back into full auto mode, you just throw that loop. Whoops. You throw the loop, pull the loop out of the toggle, put it over there, and now you're in full auto mode. You can slide the toggle where you want it on the line, and once you've got it in position, it's locked off. There's no extra action to lock the toggle off. It's locked in position. Another feature of the toggle is you don't have to have it locked off in order to use it. So the only reason that you lock the toggle in position is if you need to do a 3-to-1 mechanical advantage pull. If you're just going around the tree and need to connect to the line, you can put the toggle wherever you want. No lock off required. And then just go around the toggle a few times and it will be locked off. The toggle won't slide on the line once you've wrapped it around here, because it creates a virtual knot in here and it won't slide. So you don't actually have to have the toggle locked off in order to utilize it. You can use the toggle on the other tree to finish off your final tension and you can just use this toggle as a quick tie off. Here's the reason why I like the toggle tie off versus some of the expensive ones available. For example, this one right here is the Dutch Bling, the Tarp fly. So this is kind of the same concept. It's a little piece with a lock off. And so this one I have it locked off, so I need to unlock it so I can make some adjustments for it. And it's kind of difficult. I got to get in here with this fine point dexterity. I got to sit in here and kind of pick this thing apart to get it unlocked. I don't like that. And if it was raining and cold out, that'd be a real problem. And then to adjust this on the line, it doesn't adjust as easy. And I can feel it just tearing at the Dyneema line. It's probably not really damaging it that much, but I don't like the metal on Dyneema. And then to lock this thing off, as you guys know, you pull this part and go around the front, and that's not very easy to do. I can't just pull it out, so I gotta push it up and get myself a little loop here, and I gotta pull that loop over the front of it, and I gotta make sure it's in the little groove. And then oops, well, let's see, if it was cold and raining or something, I was trying to get my shelter up, this would not be, I would be frustrated. It's okay, I got it in the little groove and I got it over the front of it. All right, cool. Now it's locked off. So now I can do 3-to-1 tension pull, right? And so now I got to find this little tiny slot and put the rope in. I don't like that either, because with the toggle, I can just, even with my eyes closed and gloves on, all I got to do is find where this rope is, and I can get this rope in there where I need to be to do the 3-to-1 pull. With this little guy, I have to find this little spot, and now I can pull and pull and pull, and once it's tight, okay, cool, now I want to tie it off, but now I have to come up here and pinch this. At this point, I can't let go. If I let go, everything just falls down. So if a bear's coming, or I decide I need to take a leak, or I need to go adjust some issue with my hammock or something, I can't just let go of this. I have to come up here, pinch this, and then I got to do this little funky wrap and get it right into the little slot. I mean, it's not that hard to do, but it's also not very easy. It requires 2 hands and requires this kind of fine dexterity that, I mean, out here in the garage, it's warm and dry. It's not a big deal. But if I'm hanging a tarp up in the wind, in the rain, I don't want to have this fine dexterity, and I want to sit here and have to pick apart this little thing. At that point, I might as well be tying a knot like a pheromone hitch. And then take down, like when I take this down, once I unlock it, I'm going to have to make sure I got everything under control, because I can't let go. Like with the tarp, with the toggle, once I unlock it, it'll still stay there. So if I need to go wrap up my tarp or grab my tarp sleeve or something, I can do that. With this one, once I'm unlocked, the whole thing is going to fall. There's no halfway point. It's either completely falling down or it's locked. And this, I'm really not a big fan of shoving my Dyneema into this little thing right here. And if this jams, it's damaging the rope. And if this thing jams, like if you got some heavy wind and you get it too tight and you're having problems pulling this out, you got the leverage of this toggle, and it'll help you undo your little wrap. Another disadvantage that I didn't like about this little metal guy is, so I need to unlock it now. Obviously, like I mentioned before, it's not very easy to do. It takes this little screwing around with this. But if I want to use this as a tie-off, let's just say I want to use this as a tie-off, I don't need a 3-to-1. So like with the toggle, I can just put the toggle where I want it, and I can go around the toggle and pull it tight and it'll stay. With this one, if I try to just use it as a tie-off, it just slides along like, it's not going to do any good. I mean, I guess I could try and do it like, maybe like this, like I do with the toggle. Nope, still not going to work. It's, I mean, it's a really cool little item, but the functionality versus just the cool appearance, it's kind of unbalanced. It looks cool, but the functionality of it is not as great as the toggle. So I guess I can take it back. You can actually just use this as a tie-off point. You can just set it right there and throw your line into there, and then it's a tie-off, I think. Yeah. So you can actually just use it as a tie-off. I think you're going to end up getting some slip. Oh yeah, okay, it's going to slip. Okay, never mind. You can't just use it as a tie-off. Okay, to recap, we're just doing a handle here instead of the ring, which makes it a lot easier to do the twists. And you don't actually need to do the full twist. You can do like I showed and just do the little half turn and be in full automatic mode. No lock off required. And if you guys bought a tarp line from me that has the ring right here and you'd prefer this, just shoot me an email and I can send you a couple of these in a little USPS envelope. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.